What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of KH Reviews. On this channel, I like to talk through the pros and the cons of specific tech items in hopes that I can help you better decide on what you want to spend your money on. I do post new reviews every single Thursday, so if you're into tech reviews and watching tech reviews on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Every single subscriber helps, and I do really appreciate it. I'm really happy you're here because today's gonna be a really fun video. We're gonna be comparing the Galaxy Buds Pro, which came out just last month in January of 2021, and the AirPods Pro by Apple, which came out back in October of 2019. So if you stick around to the end of this video, you're gonna find out which one of these Pro headphones comes out on top. Headphones nowadays are a little bit more complicated than they used to be because everybody's trying to one-up themselves when it comes to the truly wireless headphone space. These two are no exception because they come with multiple different listening modes, multiple different ear tips to perfectly fit you, and a host of different things that we're going to talk about real quickly. So we're going to jump right into the comparison of these two with three different categories. The first is going to be sound quality. The second is going to be the overall build quality of these and their cases. And the third is going to be battery life. Category number one, sound quality. Now, both of these sound really, really good. And it actually made it pretty hard for me to compare which one was better than the other. But after listening to both and listening to the same song in both headphones or the same podcast in both headphones and really trying to figure out which one sounded better, at the end of the day, even though I came in with a really heavy bias on the AirPod Pros, the Galaxy Buds sounded really, really good. They have a little bit more bass than the AirPod Pros do, and I think that made the overall listening of a song sound a little bit better, which is kind of what you're looking for if you're looking for a headphone for truly just music streaming and maybe a workout headphone. But really on the flip side, the AirPods Pros had a better noise cancellation to me. They drowned out a lot more of the white noise that you hear around you and really allowed you to focus in on your music a little bit more, while it might not be as heavy of a bass sounding as the Galaxy Buds. These really sound better if you're trying to fully isolate yourself from the noise around you. So along the same lines as active noise cancellation, both of these offer a transparency type mode. It's called transparency mode in the Apple headphones, and then in Samsung it's called an ambient mode. And I did find that Apple's was truly better in this category, and it's not even really a comparison. The Samsung headphones did play through sound and you could really hear what's going on around you, but I almost noticed there was a slight lag between an actual noise and it coming through. And now this was super slight, but it sounded like you were wearing headphones. So it sounded like there was something between you and the outside, whereas the AirPods Pros do such a great job of that transparency mode, with many of the modes being similar with these two headphones. Something to mention that Samsung does have that Apple does not is something called voice detection. And what that is you can walk up, let's say maybe you're in a coffee shop and you walk up to the cashier and you want to order your coffee. You can start talking while listening to music, and the buds will automatically hear your voice and turn down the sound of your music so you can focus on what you're talking about or what you're ordering and also hear what's being spoken back to you. And that's a pretty nice feature to have, and that's something that Apple does not offer. So next, let's talk about the build quality or the overall design of each of these headphones. This is probably where these headphones differ the most. AirPods have a stem that really protrudes towards your cheek with pinch controls, while the Buds do not, and they fit entirely in your ear and have tap controls rather than the Apple's pinch controls. Based on the overall just look of the headphones, let me know in the comments down below if you prefer the stem look that has been around with Apple for quite some time, or if you like the new, more minimalistic design of the Galaxy Buds Pro. As for the color options that you can get with these, Apple is consistently still sticking with their main white minimalistic look, while the Galaxy Buds Pro have three different color options, and that is silver, the black here that I have, or a purple. Both of these headphones come with interchangeable small, medium, and large tips so you can get the perfect fit for your ears. I really enjoyed wearing both of these headphones and didn't have any issues with them really falling out when I was running or doing any sort of exercise or even tilting my head trying to get them to fall out. Neither of them would. Now, they did move slightly during runs or different activities that were a little bit more intense. And really you're gonna have that with most headphones unless you have something like the AirPods Pro that go behind your ear. But something that I did appreciate about the AirPods rather than the Galaxy Buds in this specific situation was that they do have a stem and they're pinch controls. So if your headphone does move at all in your ear, you can simply grab it and move it, and you're not gonna accidentally skip or pause your music. Whereas I found with the Galaxy Buds, I'd have them in and they'd start to maybe move just a little bit and I wanted to secure them again, and I would accidentally skip or pause my song because they're touch controls. Both of the cases for these headphones are very low profile, so neither of them are gonna have any difficulty fitting in your pocket. But I do wanna say I really did enjoy the square design of the Galaxy case a little bit better than the AirPods case, because it fit even better in my pocket and was just a lot less bulky. Both of the cases for these headphones are wireless charging compatible, which is something that I truly love about wireless headphones nowadays, is you can just throw them on a wireless charger and not have to worry about plugging them in or taking any cords with you. Before moving on to the battery life, I do want to talk about the water resistance rating of both of these. You are going to be able to sweat in both of them. You're going to be able to walk through a light rain in both of them. But the Samsung Galaxy Buds actually step forward and have a IPX7 rating, whereas the AirPods only have an IPX4. And what that means is you could actually submerge these headphones in 3 feet of water up to 30 minutes, which I don't really recommend doing, but if you're wanting to swim in a shallow pool, go for it, because these should be fine. So lastly, we're gonna quick run through the battery life of both of these. Now, the AirPod Pros are gonna have 4.5 hours of continuous use if you have active noise cancellation or the transparency mode turned on, whereas the Samsung Galaxy Buds are going to have 5 hours of continuous use. So really just a half-hour difference there. And with the cases, it's pretty similar as well, because you're gonna get 24 hours of battery life if you continuously keep charging these until your case dies with the AirPods, and you're gonna get 28 hours with the Galaxy Bud Pros. So something again that the Galaxy Buds do offer that AirPod does not is Find My Earbuds. And what that is with the Galaxy Wearable app that you can download on your phone, you can find where one of your earbuds is if it falls out and rolls under the couch and you can't find it. You can play a audible, very loud squeaking noise, and it'll help you find your earbud if you've lost it. I really wish I could give you a final full decision on, yep, 100% the Galaxy Buds are better, or 100% the AirPod Pros are better. And I can't do that because they both are very, very good headphones, but it's really gonna come down to you and what features are most important to you. If you like the deeper bass with a more minimalistic headphone that doesn't have a stem, then really the Galaxy Pros are gonna be better for you. But if you like that really good transparency mode or a really good active noise cancellation, then the AirPods are gonna be for you. But you're gonna have to deal with the stem that's a little bit outdated at this point, but really Apple's made it work and they're still a very, very popular headphone. Either way, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to see you all in the next review.